Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Some 25 years ago, I happened to speak in this same room on human rights violations in the Philippines. At that time, I was interrupted twice by the ambassador of the Netherlands, who then chaired the commission at the request of the Philippine delegation. Mr. Chairman, I have the impression that the wheel of history is turning backwards, because today I have a question to raise to the authorities of the Netherlands. Why was Professor José María Sison, a Filipino exiled since the Marcos period, arrested in August last and kept incommunicado? Not in the Philippines, in the Netherlands. My second question, why have the Dutch authorities confiscated a huge volume of investigation and proof material of the Permanent People's Tribunal? The Permanent People's Tribunal is an international opinion tribunal independent from any state authority. It examines cases regarding violations of human rights and the rights of peoples. Its public hearings on the Philippines have been held in The Hague in March this year. The deliberation of the jury concluded inter alia that having considered the evidence given before it, it is of the opinion that the reported killings, torture and forced disappearances fall under the responsibility of the Philippine government and are by no way justified in terms of necessary measures against terrorism. Moreover, the armed forces today remain the same institution which served the Marcos regime. The junior officers who committed atrocities under the dictatorship of Ferdinand Marcos are now generals and the henchmen in Arroyo's repressive state machinery. The armed forces continue to serve as an instrument of suppression and executor of extra-legal operations under the guidance and with the support of U.S. counterinsurgency and anti-terrorism agencies, that is, the CIA and the Department of Defense in Pentagon. The Arroyo's regime's dependence on the U.S. and the U.S.-trained armed forces is crucial for the survival of the regime. The Philippine government and the Bush administration have knowingly and willingly colluded with each other in implementing the U.S. so-called war on terror in Southeast Asia and in the Philippines in violation of national sovereignty and territorial integrity, violating the Philippine Constitution, which bans the presence of foreign troops and nuclear weapons on Philippine soil. Mr. Chairman, the confiscated material of the tribunal contains unequivocal evidence that the militaries have a central role in the great majority of the scenarios of human rights violations in the Philippines. The armed forces of the Philippines are a structural component and instrument of the policy of the war on terror declared jointly by the Philippines and the U.S. Is this perhaps the reply to my second question? Thank you, Mr. Chairman.